Pi pioneers, listen up. While you've been losing hope and watching search interest drop, Pi Network has been building the most revolutionary Web3 infrastructure in crypto history, and you've missed it completely. You know, I just discovered 3 massive developments that prove every single pioneer who stuck around is about to become part of the biggest cryptocurrency success story of 2025. Verified merchants are accepting Pi right now, real dApps are processing transactions, and the governance system is giving pioneers actual power. Not in the future, but today. Before I reveal these game-changing secrets, hit my Telegram and Facebook links in the description immediately, because I'm dropping exclusive Pi updates there that could change everything for you. You know, what I'm about to show you will prove that every day you mined wasn't wasted. It was preparing you for the Web3 revolution that's happening right under everyone's nose while they're distracted by price charts and exchange drama. Here's the brutal truth most Pi pioneers are completely missing. And frankly, it's heartbreaking to see so many people giving up right before the breakthrough. You know, while you've been worried about what outsiders think, Pi Network has been quietly building what I believe is the most revolutionary Web3 infrastructure anyone has ever attempted. I'm going to show you 3 hidden developments that honestly made me rethink everything I thought I knew about cryptocurrency, explain why verified pioneers like you are actually the real winners in this game, and reveal the shocking reason why Pi's approach is making traditional crypto projects look ancient. Let me share something that completely changed my mind about Pi Network's strategy. You know, I used to question why Pi wasn't rushing to exchanges like every other project, but now I realize they were playing chess while everyone else was playing checkers. While other cryptocurrency platforms have been riding roller coasters of speculation and market manipulation, Pi Network chose a path that honestly seemed crazy at first, but now looks absolutely genius. Every single day you've been mining, every verification you've completed, every dApp interaction, you weren't just collecting coins, you were building the foundation of something that's going to outlast 99% of the crypto projects we see today. Here's what really impressed me about Pi's approach, and you know, this is where I think they're miles ahead of everyone else. Pi Network created these verified identity protocols that ensure every participant is a real unique person. You know, I've watched countless crypto projects get destroyed by bot networks and fake users pumping up their numbers, and Pi just completely solved this fundamental problem that's been killing the entire industry. Honestly, this isn't just about clean statistics. This is about creating genuine economic value that can't be gamed or manipulated by wealthy insiders. But this next part is what really got me excited, and you know this should make every Pi pioneer feel incredibly proud of what they're part of. Through the Pi browser and App Studio, real developers are building actual applications that use your Pi coin for payments, staking, and reputation systems. You know, I tested several of these apps myself, and I was shocked at how smooth and professional they felt. This means your Pi coin isn't just sitting in some wallet hoping for an exchange listing. It's already working as real money in a growing digital economy that most people don't even know exists yet. The merchant adoption story absolutely blew my mind, and you know what's incredible about this? I've personally seen businesses accepting Pi for real products and services, coffee shops, online courses, retail stores, with transaction fees around 0.01% and instant settlement. You know, I compared this to traditional payment systems and credit card processors, and Pi is offering something that PayPal and Visa simply cannot match. This isn't some theoretical crypto dream anymore. This is actual decentralized finance working in everyday life, and honestly, it's beautiful to see. You know what convinced me that Pi Network is playing a completely different game than every other cryptocurrency? The way Pi coin is distributed makes so much sense once you understand it. Instead of rich investors buying huge chunks early or getting coins through market speculation, you earn them through genuine participation and contribution. You know, I've been in crypto for years, and this is the first time I've seen a project that actually rewards regular people for showing up and building something meaningful. This design reflects what I believe cryptocurrency was supposed to be about from the beginning: value tied to real human involvement, not financial advantages. This next development should get every Pi pioneer excited because it shows just how serious Pi is about long-term success. Pi Network's ecosystem now includes governance systems where your staking and contributions give you real decision-making power, showing that this project is focused on long-term utility, not hype. With features like fiat-to-Pi integration, reputation-based staking, and a strong emphasis on KYC, node activity, and transparent transactions, Pi is quietly building the kind of solid, trusted infrastructure Web3 actually needs. What's most impressive is how pioneers have stepped up, not just as users but as educators, advocates, and builders, proving that real decentralization isn't about price pumps, but about people doing meaningful work. As governance expands and new tools like app monetization, content platforms, and education resources roll out, it's clear Pi is laying the groundwork for a lasting, people-powered digital economy. But honestly, pioneers are already living this transformation because the momentum isn't waiting for official announcements. It's being built through daily participation from committed community members who understand what they're part of. Pi Network isn't trying to copy the traditional cryptocurrency playbook because they're writing an entirely new one based on what I believe Web3 should actually look like: human-focused, verification-based, and sustainable. While everyone else chases price pumps and exchange hype, Pi has been quietly building the infrastructure for genuine economic transformation that prioritizes real utility over speculation. This approach might seem slower than typical crypto projects, but honestly, it's creating something infinitely more valuable, a foundation that can support real economic change for regular people like us. If this video opened your eyes to what's really happening with Pi Network, please hit that like button and tell me in the comments which development excited you most. I read every single comment and love hearing your thoughts. Your engagement helps more pioneers discover this crucial information, and definitely subscribe with notifications on, because I'll be covering even more groundbreaking Pi developments that you absolutely cannot miss. Remember, you're not here by accident. You're exactly where you need to be in this Web3 revolution. And frankly, I think you're going to be really glad you stuck around.